Hi there, Business Ask Me Anything. Iris JC asks, how do you reconcile the philosophy of a great leader with the corporate structures that pit staff against each other for promotion and pay raises? So number one thing is, I'd say as a great leader, you have the ability to remove the people from the structure. And so remember, when you're dealing with people, it's about their ability to develop and understanding their key performance indicators. So as a leader, you need to make sure that you take the time to have one-on-one conversations, if not on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis, to those that directly report to you. And if you have an overwhelming amount of people that directly report to you, then you might want to see what you can do to be able to have other managers step in or other leaders step in to be able to do some of these conversations on key performance indicators. It becomes extremely critical, though, that then you follow up with that leader to get the synopsis in a 1 minute, not 1 minute, in maybe a 30-minute meeting where they give you a 1 minute summary of every single person that's reporting directly to that individual. I'd find for a lot of people, 20 to 40 is the ideal direct reports to an individual. When it starts getting overwhelming if it starts getting overwhelmingly number from that, then you might find yourself getting out of touch with those individuals and knowing what's really motivating them. So you want to know that Jimmy is interested in getting more income and not assume that everybody wants more income, because if that was the case, then a lot of people would be doing more schooling, they'd be doing a lot more learning. They might not know what they need in order to get there. And so you want to be able to put each person on a progression to help them get more successful. Now understand that some people might want independence. They want to leave Friday afternoon at noon. You might have people that they do want to run after that $2 per hour wage increase, or they want that next promotion that comes with a 10% bump. Other people, they want to be able to have impact. So they want to be able to be a leader. They want to have a job title that gives them, more importantly, they don't want the title as much as they want the opportunity to lead others, and that would be a part of their skill set. So if you're not having regular conversations with your direct reports, you're going to get out of touch with what's their key performance indicators, their KPIs, in order to help them progress and get to that next level. And then understand that the structure that the corporation has in there is to be able to identify from a strategic perspective bullet points of how someone gets there. And so I would be sharing that with every single person that I sit down with, whether they want to get promoted or not, whether they want raises or not. This is the way that we can show them from a corporation perspective. It's not just fly by the night. It's not just who's going to go golfing with me or who's going to have lunch with me the most. It's about these key performance indicators that we use from a structure perspective in order to give someone that next step. And so we might, if I'm not asking someone, hey, are you open to, relocating in order to get that next job move? If you're not willing to relocate, then you have to understand that I'm going to give the job to Jimmy, who's willing to move him and his family 1,000 miles away from where we are right now in order to get that job promotion. So that's the reason why you're getting looked over. At the same time, understand that just because somebody's worked there for 10 years, their KPI that started 10 years prior is completely different. When they first started, Sally was single. Now all of a sudden, 10 years later, she's married with children. And so her desire to maybe run that corporate ladder may or may not still be there. So you need to be able to check in with your employees to understand really what are their KPIs. Sherm's out.